Well, Coach, just to start off, congratulations. Like, you are just a successful head coach overall. I mean, 5 successful seasons at Bowling Green. As this is your first year in the Big Ten, what do you hope to accomplish?
Our biggest goals this year is the pursuit of getting better. And I know that sounds simple and sort of coach talk, but that is our goal. And what's been cool so far with our group coming in new, our work ethic's been really good. And I think if we can keep that consistent and stay in pursuit with that and in progress with that, we will continue to get better.
Yeah, I definitely think that's important, especially, you being a first-year head coach, having that base with your players, especially since this is your first year with them. So that's really nice. So what kind of style do you hope to bring to MSU?
Well, systematically, this will be my 9th year as a head coach, and overall my teams have played aggressive. For example, this past season at Bowling Green State, we were 2nd in the country in turnovers forced and turnover margin.
Oh, so you guys.
So disruptive. Disruptive. When I was a Division II head coach, we scored 98 points a game. And I know at every level that looks different, and the players are better, and it's a whole different league and level. But, we like to play aggressive defensively. We like to play fast. We like to play together. I think a big, statistic we pay good attention to is assists. Making sure we're winning the turnover margin. So that's what we are working on.
All right, push pace and making it hard on them.
Try to be.
I mean,
yeah,
all right, that's
try to
good.
be.
So I know Jocelyn Tate followed you over from the MAC. Looking at how she played in the MAC, I mean, she was very successful. So what do you think we can expect from her this year, and what do you see how her game is going to transition?
Well, I'm really proud of her because when she came with us, she also came with knowing, I got to work. Like, you can't come back the same player. This is another level, and she's really worked. She's really improved. But I think what stands out about Jocelyn is she's so versatile. She can guard a 1 through 5. She's very disruptive defensively. Offensively, she just has a knack for the ball, offensive rebounding, creating for her teammates. So we've seen that. Her versatility and her athleticism have really shined.
Yeah.
But I'm most proud because she was up for the challenge, and she's taken her game to the next step.
Well, that's exciting because, I mean, the Big Ten is really powerful conference. And so for her to be able to come in and you can expect that from her, I mean, that's pretty exciting. And another exciting player I want to ask you about is Dee Hagerman. I mean, each year that she has played in the Big Ten, she has left her mark, whether that's Big Ten honorable mention on the team. So what excites you about having a player like her?
Dee is dynamic. She's a lot of fun. She, even over her first 2 seasons, if you look, she's had great assist-to-turnover ratio. So she's done a great job creating and taking care of the ball. And with the way we play, it's been really fun because we give our kids a lot of freedom to play within the concepts. And she's such a dynamic playmaker. She's such a great decision maker that I'm excited to see how it continues to evolve. Because with her ability to make plays and the way we play, it's been a good match.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier that Jocelyn is just so versatile.
Yeah.
So having a combo of Jocelyn and Dee, like, how do you think that can help your team's success this year?
Well, we have some good versatility across the board. And with the way we play, a lot of our spots are interchangeable. And so the ability to pass, dribble, shoot, and guard multiple spots really matters.
Yep.
And, fortunately, coming in as a new coach, that is something that I've liked. We have a lot of kids that can play in different spots on the court. So we just got to keep building it and see how it goes.
So looking at how deep this conference is, I mean, top to bottom, like, just so much talent. What do you think your ideal marker is for the Big Ten conference play?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that's something we're going to get a better feel for. I'm always a little hesitant, too. Every year I've been a head coach to put a number on something, to put a marker, because so much of who your team becomes is every day.
Yeah, over time.
Is over time and every day. And so I'm excited to see what that looks like. I know the challenge is great. And I think we'll have a better feel for that as we keep going. But we will be in pursuit of getting better, and we will be in pursuit of staying together.
Okay, well, that's beautiful. I mean, I guess it makes the most sense because a team, the way it starts in the summer, is not necessarily anywhere close to to where it is come conference time or even tournament time. So I definitely understand that. When looking in the conference, there's so many like legendary coaches, women coaches. Have any of them reached out, talked to you, given you any advice about what it is to play in such a big conference like this?
When I got the job, it was really neat that I had actually most of the coaches reached out, sent a text, called, on the road recruiting. I've had a chance to connect with a lot of them, and a lot of these are coaches that I've watched growing up, and sort of marveled on the sidelines, and they've really blazed a trail for all of us, coming up and through Title IX and all the changes that have happened and where women's basketball is now. So, it'll be cool to be sideline to sideline now.
So you don't have to look very far. Then, honestly, on the men's side of things, with Tom Izzo, I mean, one of the ultimate greats. I mean, how much interaction have you had with him, and how helpful has he been?
Coach Izzo's amazing. And I tease him because I love to tell him, Coach, I've been watching you my whole life. And he's like, you got to quit saying that. It hasn't been your whole life. And I'm like, fair, it hasn't been. But, he's somebody that growing up in East Lansing, I've cheered for and been a fan of for a long time. But what's cool now that we, work co-workers and I get to watch their practices, and he is the best teammate. So he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's got a special team, especially this season. I've been, kind of been able to get a sneak peek, but he is the best teammate, and he will do anything for Michigan State, and he will do anything to help people. So for my personal experience, that is the ultimate separator for him, is how much he cares about other people.
Awesome. That's the way it should be, honestly.
Thank you.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
agree.